we can work from home. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to At Home Moms TV, your weekly source of inspiration and your destination for all things related to staying at home, working at home, and thriving at home. I'm your host, Kristen Max, founder of AtHomeMoms.com, and today I am absolutely thrilled to be introducing you to a fantastic mom who has her own home-based business, and she will be sharing with you about those specifics and specifically how she has been able to earn income through this opportunity from home. I'm introducing today Deb, who is a sales director and coordinator with a company called Apostrophe S. And when you hear about what this company is doing, you are going to be amazed. So welcome, Deb. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. This is really fun.
Absolutely. So initially, what ignited the spark in you to start your particular business as an entrepreneur from home?
Well, I think as a mom, we do a lot every day, but rarely do our kids come and say, thanks, Mom, for folding my laundry. Thanks for doing the food shopping. Thank you for cleaning up. I think that as parents and the mom especially, we need a little bit outside of that. I love my boys. I really do. But I wanted to do something that was just for me and something that would challenge me and grow me and give me that kind of feedback and help me feel good about myself outside of being a mom. And so I thought if I could do it at home, that was the best, right? Because, when you try to have a job outside the home, stuff always comes up. And I kept leaving, pick my kids up when they're sick or do whatever. It was a lot. But I can manage this from home and have a good time with what I'm doing,
Absolutely.
So that's why I decided to try it.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. So share with us about Apostrophe S and why you partnered with the company Apostrophe S.
Yeah, sure. So I partnered with Apostrophe S because I like what they believe in. And what they believe in is helping create quality time for people and quality interactions. So what they do is they sell these all-inclusive craft kits. And I think that's also fun because I personally like to make things. I don't know how you feel about that, Kristen, but I enjoy it. And it's kind of a nice little outlet for me. And so they do that and they create these kits that are easy to use. And the neat thing about it is, like most of the direct sales companies you work with, you kind of have to hold like a party kind of thing, and people come and you talk to them for a half hour about why the products are great and this is why you should buy it. That's not what they do at Apostrophe S. In fact, they say, you know what, we're not worried about that. You pick out what you like ahead of time. Come that night and just have fun talking with your friends and learning and trying something new and make a fun project and take it home with you. And I thought that piece of it, that, it's really low pressure sales and it's more about the, environment and the fun you're having, like fit me as a person. Because I don't know that I'm that outgoing. I don't know, but I felt like, I just felt like that was something I could do and I could relate to, so that's why I decided to do that.
Absolutely. And I love how it builds that quality time and that interactive time.
Yeah. And that's important. And it's not just, at your parties or meetups. We call them meetups. But, I am with girlfriends. I'm with people I don't know and I'm meeting them and I make new friends, and that's great quality time. And moms that need breaks from their kids, that's their downtime, right? And some other moms that maybe have older kids, this is the way that they socialize, right? Or get out. But I also get to do this with my kids. So this is, it's different. There's not a lot of direct sales companies where you can go, oh yeah, I involve my kids or family or whatever with what I do. So.
Absolutely. So give moms listening in an idea of how you use Apostrophe S in a unique way to make money.
Oh, sure. So I do use Apostrophe S in a unique way. As I mentioned, I work with my kids. That sounds a little strange, right? I don't know. My kids are a little bit older, right? So I have a 14-year-old and a 17-year-old. So, they're a little bit older. But I take these kids and I actually work in senior centers with them. So I go in and it's so, I know it sounds a little different, but it really is fun. I love giving back to the community. I love meeting the people in the senior centers, and my boys come with me. And, as we're driving to the place, we talk about, what should we talk to these people about? And what do you think's important? And, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm having great interaction with my kids, and then we get there and we start the projects, and the women that, are in these centers are just like, oh, thank you for visiting me. And they tell them their life story. And I love it. My boys, as we're driving back, they'll say, wow, did you know in the Depression they had like literally no food, Mom, then we talk for like hours about this. And I think this is fabulous, and plus my kids like the projects. They like to kind of fiddle with them at home before we go.
Mhm.
And I do that before I go anywhere. I kind of test out what I'm making.
Okay.
And it's neat because even my husband will come at night and go, well, are you doing a party tomorrow? What are you making? I want to see what you're making. And so then we sit down and we get to talk. And so that's great because it involves him, and then, he's excited about what I'm doing. I'm excited that he cares. And it's a lot of fun,
I love it.
And then I do hold kids like craft classes.
Mhm.
And I do that with a younger age group, like 8-year-olds to like 12.
Mhm.
I love that because first of all, I don't have girls. Okay, I only have boys, but it's fabulous because girls love to craft. And boys can do it too, but for the most part, I get girls, and they're younger, which is great for me. Mine are older. But when they come, as we're making these crafts, I can have my kids help again. My boys are like the helpers, but I get to help these girls feel good about themselves. So I'll point out like, wow, Jasmine, you're doing so great with that. These are adult projects. Look how good yours is coming, or just help them be happy. This is one of those businesses where I feel like I'm not sad about it or anything or down about it because I'm giving back. I'm helping people, and I enjoy it. I love talking with others, And so whether it's a senior center, a kids camp, friends, I teach in rec centers, right? I'm building up people, and they leave happier. And I think that's the bonus of what this business is. So.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. And I love how, the way that you've set up your business is that you're able to designate when it is that you're hosting these craft parties and get-togethers and meetups, whether it is at a senior center or at the rec center or, with children. And so you're really able to plan your schedule, and that's when you are able to block out time, and then the rest of the time you're with your family.
Exactly. And you have 100% control.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about working from home. I can pick, like you said, when, what days. I can pick how.
Yep.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe you don't love working with seniors. That's okay. You don't have to do that. You can do it the way you want to do it. Yes. And that's a plus of being your own boss, right? Like I choose.
Absolutely. And that people get to select, what class they want to attend. They purchase the kit prior to that. There's no, everyone comes ready to just have fun.
Yeah, just have fun, you guys. It's easy to do. Like some of the other, and I won't, say it's the only direct sales I've ever done. I have done another one before, and it wasn't bad. It was fun, but it was a lot more work. Like I love that I don't have to plan a project. Like it's planned for me, you know? So that gives me more time with my family, and I only have to take about half hour to set up before I do one of these, And I'm not going, for 3 weeks going, oh, I don't know. What should we make? Where do I buy those parts? It's all there. It's just a lot easier, and it's not stressful for my family, right? So
right. I absolutely love it. I love it. Such a great concept for business. So for our viewers who are watching, and I know I have felt this when I was exploring ways to work at home, and I'm sure that you have too, Deb, answering that question, can I do this? Can I really do this? What would you say to the moms?
You can do it, you guys. You can totally do it.
Yes.
Anybody can do it. I mean, honest to goodness, I have worked from home since my kids were 5.
Wow.
I've been doing it a long time, right? And I've made it happen. Yes, the first step was a little scary. I think change is scary for everyone, but you guys, you've got to remind yourselves, we are doing the hardest thing on the planet. Okay, yes. We are raising kids. And if we can do that, we can do anything else, And you just have to be open to that, you're not going to know everything when you first start out. And who knows everything anyway? Right. Like, get over that. Who cares, just be willing to try.
Mm-hmm.
And once you start down that path and you see yourselves kind of growing, where I was scared to hold, let's say, my first meetup. I was really scared. I was the first time I did it. And I'm a sales director, for crying out loud, right? I was scared. I got through it, and it was actually super fun. And so the next time it was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And I scheduled that, and I'm like, I'm actually, this is, oh, yeah, it's good. This is good. I'm starting to feel happy about this, right? And it's just day by day. Just take it day by day, and you go with it. And as moms, like I said, we do the hardest thing on the planet. Honest to goodness, this is not difficult. It's not. You don't have to, memorize things. You don't have to practice. You don't have to go to school for this. That's why I like doing this, direct sales from home. I have a training thing. Like, if you're really nervous, we do have training program here, super short one, but it's helpful if you're nervous about how to talk to people or approach them. We handle all that for you, because we know that could be a little scary. But other than that, seriously, it's not hard, and you can be yourself. That's the other thing. Okay. When you go and take a job full time, you have to be the person they expect and act the way they expect and talk the way they expect. Right. When I go out and do my meetups, I'm me. I'm a little bubbly. I'm from New York City. I'm bubbly. And people love it, enjoy it. And I don't have to, change that.
Right.
And, if moms at home are saying, hey, I'm not this fabulous crafter, but I like to bake, or I've done some painting or whatever, they can be themselves. They can take those hobbies and put it in this business. That's the other thing I love about this, you guys. You can do it. Take things you already know you're comfortable with in your life and add it to it. I have done classes where I'm teaching things like cupcake decorating, like the icing, with kids, plus make one of these kits. And I just combine it because it's something I know I'm comfortable with. I'm not scared of it. It's fun. And I make, good money doing it.
Yeah.
And so it's not as frightening. So please don't be afraid to try, you guys. You can do this.
I love it. I love it, Deb. So now the most important question. So for moms who are listening, how can they come and find more information? And more importantly, even how can they get started?
Oh, okay, yeah. To get started and more information, super easy. Just go to our website. It's ApostropheS.com. And the apostrophe and the S, it's all lowercase. It's not too hard to find, okay? But once you're there, you'll see at the top of our page, there's little headers. If you click on Become a Coordinator, that's where you sign up. And that little page explains it, the steps, what to do, and all that. And it's really inexpensive. It's only $50 to sign up.
Incredible.
And how many businesses do you start for $50? Plus, if you do sign up now and you do your training, you get a $30 credit to shop with. So really, you spent $20 on a business.
Amazing.
Right? Super simple. Yeah, really easy. And, if you're like, hey, Deb, I don't know if I want to sign up right now, but your craft kits sound like fun. Maybe I want to make one. You can do that too. I have a code that you guys can shop with, and I think you'll be putting that up later. But it's 031, and I always 0316, sorry, -7IJ.
Great.
But that code allows you to shop. So if you want to get something, just go to checkout, put it in, and you're good to go. It's really very, very easy, and if you decide to sign up, we walk you through the process. I'll actually call you. We'll work together. We'll talk about any concerns you have, any questions, just to help you feel good and give you a nice, base to start from. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So again, it's ApostropheS.com. And the code, if you want to purchase one of the craft kits, is 0316 -7IJ, and I'll be putting that information in the section of the video and also in the post below so that you have all of this information. And Deb, I want to sincerely thank you so much from my heart and home to yours, just for sharing your enthusiasm and your knowledge and this incredible opportunity with our community of moms. It's truly fantastic what you are doing and what you're accomplishing, and I want to thank you so much for sharing this.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you again for having me. I hope that your viewers enjoy it and maybe think about doing something new for themselves and trying, a business. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Thank you again. And until next week, thank you for watching At Home Moms TV. Bye-bye.